Hello, my dear. I want to begin by saying how glad I am that you're here. You might not even realize how powerful that is. The fact that you've chosen to spend this time with yourself, to listen, to open your heart just a little bit more. Life can feel so busy, so noisy, and yet something inside of you whispered, there's something more. There's a softer way to live, and you listened. Maybe you've been feeling like abundance is far away, like no matter how much effort you put in, things just don't seem to move the way you hope. Or perhaps you're simply tired, not physically, but emotionally, tired of holding everything together, tired of waiting for that breakthrough, tired of watching others receive the very things your heart longs for. It's okay. I want you to take a breath with me, a slow, easy breath. Let yourself feel safe here. You don't have to try so hard in this space. You don't need to pretend or push. Here, you can simply be. And in this stillness, we'll talk gently about something so simple, so beautiful, yet often overlooked. How the space around you, the colors that touch your walls and fabrics, can gently open the doors to abundance, not just in money, but in love, in creativity, in peace. So many times, we wait for the outer world to change before we believe things are getting better. But the real shift starts from within. Abundance is not something we chase, it's something we allow. And allowing begins with awareness, a soft noticing of what's around you and how it makes you feel. Right now, wherever you are, look around. Take a moment to notice the room you're in, the colors, the shapes, the feeling of the space. Does it support you? Does it feel open and welcoming? Or is there heaviness, clutter, or perhaps just a sense of being forgotten? We don't judge here. We observe with love. Because the truth is, your home, whether it's a small corner or a whole house, is a mirror. It reflects what's going on inside your heart. Abundance isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a soft comfort, a place where you breathe easier, a space that tells your nervous system, you are safe here, you are loved. And when we begin to make small changes in our outer world, we're sending signals to our inner world. We're saying, I am ready now. I welcome good things. And that readiness, it changes everything. You see, abundance is not just a word, it is a feeling. It's the warmth of the sun on your skin. It's the way a song wraps around your heart. It's the peace that comes when you stop chasing and start trusting. Abundance is already all around you. But to truly experience it, we must believe that we are worthy of receiving it. And you are. You are so deeply worthy, not because of anything you do, not because of how much you achieve or how perfect you are, simply because you exist. The universe never makes a mistake, and it certainly didn't make one when it made you. Let's talk gently now about this idea that your home, your space, holds energy. Everything around you is made of energy. The chair you sit on, the walls that surround you, even the objects that seem still are vibrating with life, and energy responds to intention. When you fill your home with love, with intention, with care, even just a little, that energy begins to shift, and with it, so does your experience of life. So often people think of changing their lives in big dramatic ways, and while those moments can be powerful, it's the small, consistent, loving steps that create true transformation. It could be as simple as adding a single object in a color that lifts your spirit, or removing something that carries old, heavy memories. This is not about decorating, it's about healing. Your home doesn't have to look like a magazine picture. It just has to feel good to you. When you walk into a space and feel at ease, that ease becomes the soil where abundance can grow. Your body relaxes, your thoughts are clear, your heart opens, and suddenly, the things you've been seeking start to flow more naturally toward you. Now let's take a step deeper. What is abundance really? Many believe it's just about wealth or possessions, but in truth, abundance is a state of being. It's knowing that you have access to everything you need, that the universe is generous, that you are connected to something bigger, wiser, and kinder than you can imagine. Abundance is feeling supported even when you don't have all the answers. It's trusting that something is always working in your favor. When we are aligned with this energy, we don't force things, we allow it, we receive, we trust. And when we trust, we begin to see signs of abundance everywhere, not just in our bank accounts, but in the way someone smiles at us, in the way ideas come easily, in the way we feel inspired to act with joy. The wonderful truth is, you don't need to wait for everything to be perfect before you align with abundance. You can begin right where you are, with what you have, with who you are today. And one of the most gentle, beautiful ways to begin is by shifting the energy of your environment. Color is such a powerful part of this. It speaks directly to the subconscious. It carries memory, emotion, and vibration. We don't always notice it with the thinking mind, but the body feels it. The heart recognizes it. Certain colors have a way of lifting us, calming us, energizing us, or grounding us. Think of how you feel when you see a bright, sunny yellow. It awakens something inside, doesn't it? Or a deep forest green, how it brings a sense of calm, of connection to nature. Color is like music, silent but full of feeling. And just like the right song can change your mood, the right color in your space can shift your energy. That's why I want to gently invite you to consider the colors around you, not with pressure, not with urgency, but with curiosity. What colors make you feel open? What shades make your heart sigh with comfort? Which ones remind you of joy, of flow, of expansion? Those are clues. Your body and spirit are always communicating. We just need to slow down enough to listen. Even a small object in a color that aligns with abundance can change the feeling of a whole room. A cushion, a scarf, a candle, a flower. It's not the item that matters most. It's the intention behind it. When you place something lovingly, you are saying to yourself and to the universe, I am open, I am ready, I invite abundance into my life. Your space becomes a prayer, a silent affirmation of worthiness. And let's pause here and breathe that in. I am open to receiving. I am ready for good things. Abundance flows to me with ease and grace. Say those gently with me. Let them land softly in your heart, not as demands, but as invitations. Life always listens, and when you speak with love, it responds in kind. So, my dear, know this. You don't have to do everything today. You don't have to have it all figured out. All that's needed is one soft step, one loving shift, one moment where you choose to believe that you are supported, that life is for you, that you are allowed to thrive. The color you choose to bring into your space will be a symbol, a reminder to your mind, your emotions, and your energy field that you are living with intention, that you are aligning your outer world with the abundant truth of who you really are. Let it be gentle, let it be joyful, let it be yours. And as we continue, we will discover together the color that holds the frequency of abundance and how to welcome it into your home, your heart, and your life. Color is not just something we see, it's something we feel. It touches us without needing to say a word, and in the most loving and quiet way, it shapes the energy around us. Each color holds a certain vibration, a frequency that can soothe, awaken, or inspire. When we're choosing what to bring into our space, we're not just picking with our eyes, we're picking with our hearts, our emotions, our dreams. Now let's talk about a color that is deeply connected to the energy of abundance. It's a color that speaks the language of growth, prosperity, and calm confidence. This color is green, not just any green, but the rich, living, vibrant shades that remind you of forests, fresh leaves, and life blooming all around you. Green is the color of nature, and nature is the truest teacher of abundance. Look at how a tree grows without effort, how it trusts the seasons, how it continues to stretch toward the light without questioning its worth. Green holds the frequency of the heart. It opens us. It helps us feel safe and grounded while gently guiding us into a space of expansion. When we invite green into our home, we are saying yes to growth, to healing, and to a flow of energy that supports our dreams. This is not just symbolic, it's energetic, because everything around you is responding to your vibration, and color plays a beautiful part in lifting that vibration gently, without force. So what does it look like to welcome this beautiful green into your life? It doesn't need to be a grand gesture. You don't have to paint all your walls. You don't need to spend money or make big changes. Abundance is always about intention, not expense. A single green candle on a table, a soft green pillow, a tiny potted plant, even a piece of green cloth you drape with love. All of these hold power when placed with heart. It's about creating a relationship with the space around you, asking it to support you, trusting that small changes can have big ripples. When you add green to your space, you're aligning yourself with the natural energy of receiving. You're reminding yourself, I am growing, I am healing, I am allowed. That's what this color brings into your life, a gentle yet powerful opening. Now let's talk about how to use this in a practical, loving way. First, listen to your space. Walk through it slowly. Stand in each room for a moment with your hand over your heart. How does it feel? Does it lift you or does it drain you? Is there a place that feels empty, not in a physical way, but emotionally? That's the place that may be asking for a touch of green, a touch of abundance. Start small. One item, one corner. Let the change be natural, like the way a leaf slowly turns toward the sun. Maybe you place a green cloth on your altar, or you tuck a piece of green fabric into your drawer where you keep your intentions. Perhaps you place a soft green stone near your bed or add a small green bowl in your kitchen. There is no right or wrong way. There is only your way. What matters most is how it makes you feel. As you place it, speak softly. Let your heart be involved. Say words like, "This space welcomes peace. This home welcomes growth. I am safe to receive good things. Let the item carry your voice, your energy. That's what activates it. That's what turns a simple object into a doorway. When we begin to understand how our environment reflects and affects us, we awaken a deep sense of personal power. We're not helpless. We are creators, and our home becomes our canvas, not to impress others, but to honor ourselves. You deserve a space that feels like a loving embrace because your soul blooms in love, not in pressure. And as we nourish our space, we also nourish our inner world with affirmations. Affirmations are like seeds. They don't always bloom instantly, but when spoken with intention, they settle into the soil of your mind. And with gentle repetition, they grow into strong, beautiful truths. Let's say a few together. If it feels right, speak them aloud. If not, let them echo in your heart. I am open to receive the blessings life has for me. Abundance flows into my life with ease and grace. My home reflects the love and prosperity within me. I am safe, I am worthy, I am ready. Repeat these in the mornings or whenever your energy feels scattered. Say them as you light a candle. Whisper them as you arrange your space. Let them be part of your everyday rhythm, not as a task, but as a gift to yourself. And when doubt creeps in, because it does sometimes, return to these words. They will anchor you. Now let's bring everything together through gentle ritual. This isn't about perfection or routine. It's about creating sacred space in everyday life. Simple moments that remind you you are loved, you are supported, you are enough. Each morning, take a few minutes just for you. Sit by your green item, or even look at it from across the room. Close your eyes. Take 3 slow breaths. With each breath, imagine the energy of abundance flowing into you. Soft, warm, nourishing. Say a quiet affirmation. Touch your heart. Smile. This moment is enough. You are enough. You might even begin a small gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for, however small. A moment of peace, a kind word, a quiet evening. Gratitude, like green, is the frequency of abundance. It tells life, I see the good. I am ready for more. And life, in its infinite wisdom, responds. Your home becomes a sanctuary, your words become blessings, and your heart begins to trust what it always knew, that life is not against you. Life is loving you forward. As we come to the close of this time together, I want to remind you of something gentle yet powerful. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just one small shift, a color, a word, a breath, can open the door to so much good. The path to abundance is not about chasing, it's about softening, it's about receiving, and it begins with you. You are a magnet for love. You are a vessel for joy. You are a home for divine abundance. And the more you trust this truth, the more it unfolds around you. Let your home reflect that. Let your space become an extension of your love for yourself. Place things with care. Speak words with kindness. Treat your surroundings the way you wish to be treated, with tenderness, respect, and hope. And as you move through your day, hold this affirmation in your heart. I am a living expression of abundance. My life blossoms with grace, ease, and joy. You are deeply loved. You are supported in ways seen and unseen. Trust in the beauty of your journey. Everything is unfolding perfectly, and the color of abundance, it's already shining in your heart. Let it shine in your space too. Bless you, dear one. You are worthy of every good thing, always.